dropped our flag.
Hello and welcome back to the EGL8 Mad Catz Championship. And we do apologise, myself and Tony. How are you doing, Ton?
I'm alright, mate. How are you doing? How are you doing?
I'm good. We do apologise for joining this game a little later than we were supposed to, but we are going to be spectating some Prophecy versus TKO. And right now we are on board with Swanee, who looks like he's going to go for the Swanee pistol shot. Nice play, taking down Fizzip. And he's just going to be trying to control those spawns. Unfortunately, does drop. But as it stands, 3 minutes 7 still to go, and it's 0-0.
Gunshi in this flag, actually using sleight of hand is a little bit strange. For Gunshi, we usually see him with the extreme conditioning, but of course he wants to slay it maybe a little bit more. He's going to pull that flag, and that's 1-0 with 3 minutes left on the clock. And yeah, let's actually have a look at the lineups here. It's going to be Swanee, Gunshi, Jake, and Shane to take on 2 quick, Revan, Killer, and Fizzip. Of course, Apex coming through against Envy before.
Yes.
And then they did unfortunately get beat off TCM 3-0. We haven't seen much of TCM on the stream, but Swanee picking up another 2-piece there. Well played by him. But of course, TCM and Optic are about to take on each other on the main stage.
Yes, TCM have been very quiet throughout this championship, actually. Not much has been said about them because people have said they've had a relatively easy bracket. Not sure whether that's strictly true or not, but doesn't matter either way. They've come out and they've performed very well. They've got themselves in the Winners Bracket Championship against Optic, like you say. And right now, I believe the winner of this game is going to go ahead and play Envy. And then the winner of that game is then going to go ahead and play the loser of Optic TCM. And then we have the grand final.
Yes. So we're actually on board with Swanee now, taking up one of his usual positions down the left-hand side, but he actually is just pushing all the way into spawn. Big play by him. He has to get there a little bit quickly, though, because it does seem as if Fizzip is running all that way, and well played by Fizzip to just run that in. Swanee did manage to get 1 kill, but then does actually get taken out by Revan. Jake returning the favour, they're taking him out. Lots of kills being traded. Oh, Jake nearly gets the pistol kill. Nearly sick play by him now. Gets rather unfortunate. We don't really have much of a crowd for this game, unfortunately, due to the fact that Optic and TCM is about to go down on the main stage. So we're sitting there commentating this game from Ainsley's little station that we've set up.
Yes. It's actually quite a nice little station.
Yeah, it's cozy. It's cozy.
It's what are you trying to say, Tom? I like you.
Basically, I lift so much that I just control the whole area.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Moving on, anyway, we're on board with Shane, who's currently on top plat. 1 minute 17 still to go. As it stands, it's going to be 1 flag apiece. As Shane making his way towards bottom mid, does see Revan, takes down a very easy shot. Now rotating around towards that brick area, jumping around the corner. Isn't going to see anyone just yet, but are Prophecy going to go for another pull, do you reckon? I
think they will do. They are actually probably on the better side at the moment. They have a minute to go. Shane's playing a sneaky game here. He's going to go around the back of the bins here now, and he's going to be looking for somebody around there. Swanee does take a 2-kick Jake and taking out Killer as well. So Prophecy are set up quite well to pull this flag away. He's going to pull it away. Let's actually have a look at the minimap where everyone's set up. And look, they are just going to run across to try and cover every area off. I learned a really interesting fact about Shane, actually. When he pulls flags, he actually counts. He figured out the count of where the kill sign comes up on the minimap. So for him, running flags, that's why he's so good at it, because he tends to be one of the most underrated players in terms of SMGing. But it's a really good thing to think about, because if you send somebody, right, okay, I'm going to go this direction, and boom, that's it, I'm going to go the other way now. Exactly. And it is a really smart move. It's
bamboozle your opponents.
Yeah.
Definitely. But yeah, it was a great cap there by Prophecy. 2-1 with 13 seconds left on that first side. Is in fact going to go ahead and end 2-1. And do you reckon that's going to be a big enough lead, though? I mean, considering, like you say, Prophecy, we're on the good side now. They only have that 1 flag cap lead against TKO. And TKO, let's not underestimate them by any means. They're a good team. We've seen them do some great things so far this tournament. I don't think that's going to be big enough myself.
I don't think the side's enough to really... I think, obviously, with maps like Lockdown, you have a very substantial side difference. But with this map, I don't think it's as substantial. I don't think it'll mean as much. So it depends how Prophecy play it. They'll either go out the box and try and get a few more flags, or they will play a bit passively. So let's see. It's only 1 flag lead, so I'd imagine they will go out the box.
Absolutely, and we will go ahead and change team, get on board with TK. We're on board with 2 quick. We'll see what he can do. That's a nice Semtex taking down Swanee. Now going to try and advance towards that top lane. Actually thinking twice. Just going to double back. His teammate is actually already there, so he can watch the flank, make sure no one takes a cheeky rush and gets an easy 2 kills. So smart play coming from 2 quick. As that was actually his teammate. I thought that was someone running straight past him, but he's been very patient indeed. 4 minutes 29 to go. As it stands, Prophecy with that 2-1 flag cap lead. This is obviously the first map of this best of 5. Shane takes down Fizzip somewhere near that top flat. There are going to be 2 players rushing 2 quick, and he does actually get dropped by Gunshi as Fizzip take down Shane as well.
Nice play by Revan and run along those rails there, taking out Gunshi, and the shots have actually been fired. He's going to turn around and look at the kill as well, but he has to get out of that grenade. Does tag him. He's managed to stay alive. Jake has pushed down the left-hand side as well, so they have a lot of work to do. Jake picking up the two-piece. Swanee taking out Revan. Last guy still alive. He is Killer. He's going to take out Jake, so he's going to slow this attack right down now. He's going to second kill as well. Is he going to get a third? No, he's not. Swanee does shut him down. As does Swanee get the kill on the Fizzip. Gunshi coming in with a kill on Too Quick as well, and Revan's not in a very good position to do much about it, as Gunshi does take him out. This flag should be pulled.
Yeah, Gunshi and Swanee doing a great job there slaying Apex, but unfortunately they didn't actually manage to get that flag away. They're just completely destroying TKO straight off spawn. Finally, Revan does get back, and the flag has been pulled very, very late, considering there was 4 down nearly twice, but it has got away. We're on board with Fizzip, trying to counter this flag pull, making its way down this roadside. Does get stunned, though. He is going to have to challenge someone, and can he avoid the Semtex? No, he can't. Gunshi gets a very nice kill there on Fizzip.
It does look as if this flag is going to go in, and yes, it is Shane taking out Revan as Jake puts the flag in, and Shane is actually going to take that flag away once again. Prophecy looking very, very good here, although Shane is going to get shut down by Too Quick. Nice play by Too Quick there to recover that, and he is going to return that flag.
Yeah, 3 minutes still to go as it stands. Prophecy 3-1 in the lead in this first map of this best of 5. Too Quick making his way down this roadside. Does see someone top mid, engages Gunshi, and no, gets shut down. Nice shots exchange there from Gunshi as we default now over to Revan, who's trying to get some map control over this top mid. Has Killer in support, and it looks like he's going to try and get that jump. There's a very sneaky spot where you can actually just headcamp the crates there.
I did not know about that.
Did you not know that?
That is ridiculous.
It's a dirty, dirty spot, and Revan's used it nicely there. Takes down Jake, but does actually get shut down by Swanee. But yeah, that's a really dirty spot.
I've played the game for a year, and I've never seen anyone go over
the
there.
last Modern Warfare 3 LAN, and there you go. We're still learning. Shows it's
we're learning. But of course, Black Ops 2 coming up in just a few weeks. Of course, Modern Warfare 3 has served us quite well. The highest LAN attendance we've ever seen for any game in Europe, on console anyway. So, you know, it's done brilliant, and Black Ops 2 is only going to get better.
Yeah, absolutely. But back in terms of the game, we are now on board with Fizzip as Swanee actually gets a two-piece on one of his own teammates there, taking down Jake. Not entirely sure what happened. Fizzip jumps the corner, shut down by Gunshi. Shane takes down Too Quick as Killer also finally puts a stop to Gunshi's rampage. Default now over to Revan, who is in a gunfight right at the back of his spawn. He knows there's going to be a prof player there, but smart play from Revan connecting with Shane with that Semtex.
Yeah, Revan, he hasn't had the best of tournaments, to be honest. Obviously, his team had advanced through, but he's come in late to the setup, and I think he's done as well as he can. He's, you know, they've gotten quite far. I think, what, this is for top 4, is it?
Top 6, is it?
This is top 6 now.
This is top 6, yes.
So they will end up with top 6 at least, and at the moment in time, it is actually looking as that is the direction they will be heading. As Prophecy seem to be playing very well, the 2 SMG players seem to be taking up much of the kill board. Let's have a look at it. And Swanee dropping 23 and 10, actually playing fantastic. I didn't realize how many kills he actually dropped. 24 now. The rest of the Prophecy team having a great game as well. Killer needs to step his game up fast.
Yeah, what's interesting about Prophecy as well is they had a bit of a shaky start to this LAN, if I'm honest. I mean, there was obviously that the famous stopwatch everyone's going on about, and it was very, very crazy where it was only 5 seconds between 2 rounds in terms of capping the flag, so it was very, very close stopwatch. Yeah. And, you know, now they're coming up against TKO, a very strong side, let's not forget. They're making this look a lot simpler than it should be with Swanee. I mean, how many kills is he on now? He must be very close to a 30 bomb as he gets another 2-piece. Bring up the scoreboard really quick. Let's have a look. He's actually on 28, so he could be getting a 30 bomb, but that is actually going to be 4 down. And that flag looks like that's going to go in.
Yeah, obviously Apex advanced through against Envy, and I don't think many people actually expected that, to be honest. I for one, expected Envy to, you know, walk over them. And actually, did you say that Envy would finish outside of the top 5?
I did.
Are you wrong?
Well, no, I said top 3. I said they dropped down into the losers bracket.
You said top 5.
I said top 3.
Top 5. You said top 5.
Yeah, okay. I said top 5, but I did say they would fall into the losers bracket, and I got that right. Admittedly, I didn't think it would be TKO that would put them there, but Prophecy, they're going to go ahead and take this first map very, very comfortably indeed. That's actually 4 flag caps to 1. And the next map, I believe, is going to be...
Swanee dropping nearly...
Oh, no, sorry, SD Underground.
Yeah, he nearly dropped a 3 and 1 kill to death ratio. I mean, Prophecy made that look pretty simple. Killer going 11 and 23, though.
Can't be doing that against Prophecy.
Not brilliant.
And the interesting thing is as well, like, in terms of TKO, they had a few little arguments in the past games.
Really?
Yeah, Killer and I believe it was Fizzip getting into each other's mind a little bit. So friendly arguments going on. And that was after the Envy game, I believe. And it's continued on a little bit, so that could be a contributing factor